Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be explaining what to expect while having a baby in 2020 and what it's like. Anyways, let's get on with the video. So the first thing you need to expect while having a baby in 2020, even though in Texas the mandate has been lifted, some businesses are still requiring you to wear a mask. I wasn't required to wear a mask while pushing, but I did have to continue wearing it throughout my hospital stay and every time a nurse came in. But whenever the nurses would leave, we would just take off our mask because it was only me and Andrew and the baby in there. So I didn't feel the need to wear it. You also do have a choice of staying another night if you would like to, but I chose to stay another night. I wish I didn't, because then we would have found out he had jaundice quicker and then we would have gotten to leave earlier and not had to stay like 4 nights. So yeah, I don't know about every other hospital, but I know with the hospital that I went to, I had to take a COVID test, but Andrew didn't, which doesn't make any sense, but at the same time I guess it does, because if I'm positive, they're automatically going to assume he's positive. And I know that when you do test positive, you aren't allowed to basically be with your baby. So be careful and wear your mask and don't get COVID. You are only allowed 1 support person plus your doula. With the hospital that I was staying at, you can switch your support person every 24 hours, but your support person can't come back until those 24 hours are up. So let's say Andrew was there, he could be there for 24 hours and then I could switch to my mom, but then Andrew wouldn't be able to come back for 24 hours. So I just kept it me and Andrew and the baby. Also, I didn't know this, but your baby does get to stay in your room unless like complications arise, or like if you have a boy and you choose to get him circumcised, they do take him out of the room. You can choose to go, but I don't recommend it because that would be a horrible thing to watch. So a tip that my midwife gave me is while you're filling out your paperwork, make sure you're alert because you know you probably have no sleep, you just had a newborn and you're exhausted, but try to pay attention while filling out the paperwork because there is a little box you can check for your child's social security card, so then they can mail it to you and you don't have to like go out and go get it and do all this extra stuff just to get his social security card. I don't know about all hospitals, but I know with my hospital I got a celebratory meal. So me and Andrew actually got to order a steak, and then we got this like chocolate cake and then this like strawberry cheesecake. So it was cool, and it was like we got to have a little moment, so it was nice. Another tip that I would give you is have them test for jaundice as soon as possible, unless you want to stay at the hospital forever and you want your baby to be in the NICU, because for Atlas, they checked right before we were supposed to be discharged after our chosen extra night of staying, and I kind of regret that because we ended up having to stay like 4 days in the hospital because they were trying to figure out how to treat it and it was high risk. So I almost got discharged without getting to bring him home, so I do recommend having them check for jaundice as soon as possible. So I'm assuming that everybody does know this or doesn't know this, but if you don't, when you get an epidural, you have to pee in front of a nurse and they have to basically walk you to the bathroom to make sure that you are walking fine, things are working fine and stuff like that. And you have to pee before they can discharge you because they have to make sure that, you know, your bladder's still working and everything's still working right. Another thing that I would recommend you do is take everything out of your room. They have to throw it away anyways because of COVID and you're charged for it, so you might as well take it. Take all the blankets, take all the diapers, take all the wipes, just take it all. Like literally, I'm not kidding. Like empty out the room. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you learned something or something was helpful for you. Today's video was a little short, but I was trying to get through it as quickly as possible. Anyways, please consider subscribing, leaving a like, and commenting. I hope you guys enjoyed. Bye-bye.